Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4 of Something Factorio. Today we're going to probably do what I said we'd do at the end of episode 3. I had to actually watch the episode again to remember what I was doing. And I was a bit lazy, just like the lazy bastard I am in this game, and only watched the final 10 seconds or so of the video, and I think what I was planning on doing was getting an assembler set up so I could make landfill to get rid of these. But have I done the research for landfill? No, I haven't, so setting up that factory is pointless. We need to set up a factory for automating green science now, don't we? Alrighty, well, let's research something we're never going to use. Turrets. We're unpeaceful. Who gives a fuck about turrets, right? Alrighty, so, a factory. What have I got on me? This one. Nothing. We need to make assemblers anyway, so... And, of course, I need more than what I have. Of course I do. Alrighty, there we go. Make a few of those. Alrighty. Need to automate so much. Oh, I haven't got enough gears. Oh, hurry up, you. Make gears. What do I need? 5. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, they're going straight into there. Boom. Okay. Oh, and now it's filling it up with gears. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that's why, because that's full, so it doesn't need any more gears at this moment. Yeah. Anyway, how are we going? We've got 3 of these. Let's turn them into those. So, we need 9 of those, and then a whole bunch of other crap. Of course, we need to make this first. Whoops. Turrets are completed. Yay, how pointless. Let's build walls. Something I don't think I've ever actually built before. I've never really played in what most of you would probably consider normal mode, where aliens attack you with pollution. I have played it in multiplayer, but not by myself, because I don't like the idea of having to build up a base that has the sole purpose of killing biters. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys love the idea. I mean, I can see the challenge of it, having to not only build a factory that can launch a rocket eventually, but also defend itself from natives who are basically just trying to defend their home from your polluting ways. But yeah, I don't know. Something about that I just don't like. As it is, I'm also a little annoyed that I can't see any biters on the bloody map here, because I do need to eventually go kill them if I want to progress in the tech tree later on in the game. And so yeah, it's just... yeah, oh well. Whatever. Let's create a fuckload of those while we were doing some other thing, while we're looking around. So yeah, no biters out there. Well, at least there's no biters out there when I looked. I mean, there could be biter nests out there now. At least I hope there is. Got that research. What else can we research? We can research that. Okay. Yeah, you've been going for long enough. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You are going way too slow. Have I got any more? No, of course I don't. Alright, let's make some more. We need iron more urgently than this. Alright, there we go. Now we can set you up. That got shoved there, there. Alrighty, of course that's in the way. And this is going to produce one copper. And I don't have smart inserters. Alright, we'll put that there then so it doesn't produce one copper. And of course I don't have belts. Oh dear. Belts, please. Yeah, coming onto the side there really doesn't matter. I'm supposed to go in there. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Now. That should definitely speed up my production. Do I have long-handled inserters? Can I craft them yet? Yes, I can. Oh, I can do filter inserter. Huh. Which requires a fast inserter, which requires a inserter, which requires a lot of gear, and ay. But one of those would be good to have, because, yeah, I could have this there, and I could have it filter out the copper every time it mines a copper ore instead of the iron. And this is still slowly running out of bloody that. Has this actually built one of these yet? No, of course it hasn't. Because no iron gears. Yeah, work your ass off. Military research. Alrighty. That one 50. That should take a while at least. Excellent, we have one of these. Let's place it down and get a long inserter. Which requires an ordinary inserter, which requires an electronic circuit. So alrighty, so that requires gears. Of course it does. So gears, boom. That will give me one gear. Boom, boom. Then we want one. We want that. Which is that, no, that, and... already bloody had one. Oh, whatever. Actually, let's put those back in my inventory, so... maybe in the future I'll actually know they're there. Put that there. This out of the way and put that there. There we go. I'll take the rest of those, thank you very much, because I need them more than you. Alright, let's start producing proper production lines. I need a production line with stone furnaces. Will I actually need them in the future for anything? Boilers, and that's about it. Oh, whatever. Let's set up a production line anyway. Where the hell are they? There they are. Let's set up a thing for making inserters. Alrighty, now make me an iron chest. What do we need? 8 iron plates, okay. Boom. There we go. 7. 8. There we go. There we go. How's this going? That's built that. Alrighty. Now. Build that. iron plates are needed, okay. Now, of course, we need, whoops. Put that there, like that. I need to, there's so much to do. Alrighty, you are placed down here. And I haven't got any inserters, I need those, I need a lot of things. That should be enough. Righty, and transport belts. No, bugger that. That's what I'm setting up, is the thing to make transport belts for me. There we go. Alright. You go there, you go there. You also go there, because you're going to need it down. It requires transport belts. That needs to be there. There we go, until I've actually got transport belts, we'll just do that, because, you know, it's the solution to a problem. Alright, there we go. You go away, you go away. Might as well sit there like that. Alrighty, and then of course we need a chest to dump everything in. You can build that chest for me. Iron chest. Boom. There we go. Stop. Do that instead. There we go. Now, what's the limiting factor? That, of course it is. Because that one seems to take priority. I wonder what it is that determines which inserter takes priority when it comes out of a furnace. Is there some kind of north, south, east, west rule, or what? Might have to actually look that up one day and figure this shit out. But in the meantime, let's mix some more of this coal. Shove that in there. Now let's make sure our power is doing what we need it to do. And that little fucker is sitting there wasting time. Really should get rid of it. Alright, our power is... yeah, our power is definitely working fine. No need to worry about that. What's our power production like? It is... awesome. So what is that? It's 510 kilowatts per thing. We've got 10, so that's 5 megawatts. Alrighty, and we're using fuck all of it. Great. At least we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. Finally, transport belts fucking automated. One less thing to worry about. Now, the spaghetti is real. Oh god. It's turning into a spaghetti factory already. That is going so bloody slow. Alrighty. You make... oh, you've been making those. Okay. I forgot about that. Whoops. We want labs instead, which is going to require... belts. Oh, great. 4 belts, 10 gears, 10 circuits, so I can only make one. Well, that's alright, I only want to make one anyway. Let's dump those off, and... how many belts? 4. There you go. And, of course, we'll put one down there instead of trying to ferret around with, whoops. The things, there we go. There we go. Now, we want more of these. We've got 2, let's turn it into... why have I got that? Where the hell did that one come from, even? Huh, where the hell did the one thing come from? Huh. So sure as shit didn't pick it up. Or did I? Oh, I think I know what happened. It would have been on the ground, so when I placed that down, instead of being put into that, it was put into my inventory. At least I think that's the case. Oh, we'll find out, I guess. Now, we've got 2 of those. Excellent. The more the merrier. Now, make me... What do we need to automate this? We need to bring copper along, as well as iron. Oh dear. Alrighty. Oh, we've got belts for it. Right. Oh, the spaghetti is real. Like this, I think. No, that's not going to work. Well, I can still put that there, but we just need to get one more, I think. You need that. No. Need to make those. So that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's enough. Alrighty, there. That'll eventually fill it up for me. Alrighty, now let's worry about you guys. You will be making the final product, which is those. You will be making that, which means the one more for making the wire. But in the meantime, we can just shove that in there. And, oh, of course you need iron plates, so I need to bring these along. I have a terrible idea for how this is going to work. Alrighty, now, that needs to be there, and we're going to need that there. Now, you... Don't worry, you'll make what we need in the moment. You need 3, so you can make 1. Great. Oh, the other one of these I can use down here, because you don't need anything for it. Because, you know, it's that. Alrighty. Get to work. Yeah. Four, 5, 6. Excellent. Now, you make one of these, please. I have a reason for my madness. There is a method to it, as you would say. Or wouldn't, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Go back to that. You need to make me one of those. Excellent. Now back to those. Boom, and... Ooh, I'm out of power poles. I have to automate those. Now, here's the insane idea that I had. Which is not going to work. Unless I reposition this. To there. Yep. Terrible idea, I know. Isn't it great? Now, you make those, please. Oh, you need iron plates as well. Okay, this is... going to work somehow. I don't know how, but it's going to work. If we do that, no. Fuck! What if we place that there? That will possibly solve a problem. Yeah, not really, no. Shit. And that means that can't insert into... Oh boy, this is annoying. Manually fill that with that, and those. Fill you manually with those, because you're needed. Alrighty, how are we going to solve this problem? Because we need to get iron plates in there, as well as there, and if we bring this down this way, it gets to the point where we need an inserter there, which means we need it there. Ah, maybe it can work like this. And that can still work like that. If that works, that is going to be insane. It's going to be fucking ridiculous. But hey, if it works, you know. Why is that one automatically like that? That is so strange. Alright, that gets dumped there. The other one gets dumped there, which that put... Ah, it works! Oh my god, that actually works. Holy shit. Well, there you go. That works. Now, that's automated. That's automated. Everything's starting to look up. Now, to automate this, it's going to take a while. Because what do we need to automate these? We need, I think it's 6 assemblers in total. Probably only need it to be assembling machine 1 as well, not 2 to make it, but yeah. So that, and that makes 1. Make me those. Now, there we go. And that automates the final part, which is doesn't need to be automated, but whatever. That's going to make 100 of those. Now, of course, we need another iron. Ooh, that's actually out of coal. Let's just do that for a bit. Oh, that put coal in my thing, didn't it? Alright. There we go. That gets rid of it. Not used by anything at the moment, but whatever. How's this going? Because that doesn't have coal being fed to it. Oh, hello. Research something that will take ages. That will do, yep. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, automating something. That requires that and iron. Ooh, that's a lot of iron plates, thank you. Now, a radar. We should build one of those as well to see if how far out it scans. I actually have no idea how far out a radar scans. Because when I've played this game normally in the past, I've played with 3 mods in particular. RSO, RSO radar, and crafted artifacts. But if I want to get this lazy bastard achievement, I can't use mods. Which means no RSO, which means that you would not believe the amount of re-rolling I had to get this map, and as you can see it's still pretty cut off by the goddamn water. Had to do a lot of re-rolling to get that. And from what I understand, there is a bug with terrain generation where stone deposits usually don't spawn. I mean, one spawned down here, and we've got the one right at start here, but I don't see any others. And I'm a little worried about that, because we will be using stone a lot, because I want to make nice big concreted... I want to make a concrete jungle, basically. So yeah, we're looking at a lot of things to do. That's 3, 4. Need 2 more. Come on. Why are you sitting there with these sitting in you? Take them out and put them in here. What the fuck? Surely that must be a bug of some sort. Five, and that's 6. Alrighty. Switch over to this. And now it's putting them in. What the hell? Why was it not doing it for assembler 1? That's fucking weird. I wonder if that is a bug. Because if it is, that's a really annoying bug. How's this going? Oh yeah, cool. Excellent, 100 of those. Don't think we'll ever make any more, so... there we go, that gets rid of that. That's right, we need power poles. So, you make that and that. We have 6. We have 7. We have too many. Whatever. This is fine. Power poles. That. So, boom and... oh. Boom and... oh. That should be done now. No. Now it is. At least I think it is. Yeah, it is. 23. Alrighty, so that's not doing that. Huh. I guess that's taking precedence. As usual, there is something taking precedence that I don't want taking precedence, but whatever. It is nice to just watch that go, though. But oh god, I used to just come along, hit shift click on that, so it would build 5, and then I'd just run around doing whatever I wanted to, usually laying down assembling machines, which I'd also made in my inventory. Yeah. Ooh, hello. You're out of coal. Well, no you're not. Let's do this again. It's funny how I was wanting to get this belt out to run out of this, and now I'm deliberately putting coal bloody on the belt. I mean, what the hell? There we go. Alrighty, now that will be definitely done. Alrighty, let's actually start laying out... well, we can't start laying out anything, because this is still doing that. Alright, you're done. There we go. Now, how are we going to lay this out? Well, what we're first going to do is get rid of these trees. So let's do some deforestation, because, you know, fuck nature, right? Not in real life, just in a game. Real life trees are kinda needed to make air. And without air, it's kinda hard to breathe. Well, I mean, I guess you could breathe, you're just not gonna live. Because an atmosphere without oxygen does not support life as we know it. Although having said that, I think scientists a while ago found isolated cave somewhere that didn't have oxygen in it. Or it didn't have light or something. There was some particular thing that this cave lacked that resulted in life there being slightly different to how we know it. Bacteria couldn't use photosynthesis. Synthesis. There we go. They couldn't use that for making food for themselves or energy for themselves. So they had to rely on, I think it's pronounced chemosynthesis. Yeah. It was an interesting read. You guys should look it up if you're interested in that sort of shit. Yeah, we're not going to worry about filling that in, are we? Right, so just boom, there we go. Actually, let's run along here and do this. Boom, there we go, that's far enough. We'll start laying these out and future-proofing it for the upgrade, so that's 5. And that is 10. And we want 20 in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Yay, 20. And yes, yay, it's transport belts are being automated again because I stopped this. What is the max stack of inserters, I wonder? I don't know, probably too high. Alrighty, you, give me... Seriously? Only 16? That's all you've done? Hurry the fuck up, boy. You are going quite fast. Guess what you're now doing? You're feeding that. And that's it. That should speed the process up a lot. Alrighty, now of course that means that. And that. Now I want 2 lines, so we'll do that. Now, the real question is, do I set it up now for 40 for 40 for iron, 40 for copper, or do I set it up just for 20 for iron, 20 for copper, and worry about expanding later on to make it better and bigger? That's actually a real conundrum. Now we'll do a bit of future proofing. Oops. Now I want a gap between. That will be that there, so 1, 2. Actually, I don't even have to count, do I? Oh yeah, that worked. Whoops, that didn't. Since we're already out here, lay these down. And once these have been laid out, I'll end the episode because we're over the 30-minute mark, but we're not at the critical 40-minute mark yet. Oh, now spacing. It's how to count. How do we count this? So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. This is where we find in the next episode that I've actually miscounted that somehow and have to rip it all up. That will be annoying. Alrighty, get rid of some shit as well. We're at the end of an episode now. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will start recording episode 5 in a moment because I've got some free time and my neighbour is not making a racket yet. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.